friends, MD Vegan in a good mood. Yeah, I mean, I usually am. We have to try, right? Always be happy is important because then everything is easier. Yeah. Positive thinking is not just important, it is a logical necessity. That's my newest idea. Yeah. I think it's a logical necessity because reason and logic have been made to avoid non-violence, to avoid violence. So it's basically non-violent, and the negative thinking is only allowed logically, so far as I can see why logic at all exists, for finding common grounds in an commonly accepted way. The logical procedures are commonly accepted. Everybody understands that and agree to it. And then we find common grounds, what we have commonly decided to do, to thrive together. So this logic is made for that, to agree, and negative thinking can only be used to achieve that goal. Otherwise it's not in the sense of logic. And that is basically positive thinking is a logical necessity, if not necessary otherwise. So that's why I simply explained I thrive to be in a good mood always. But I don't even need to explain that. I think it's self-evident. If you have a good mood, you have a lot more chances to win everything. So today I make on this fasting day, Gentle Juicefasting day, I make a new juice again, and I have a carrot juice. That is a classic in my kitchen, and usually I use carrots and apples. That is one of my first juices, and if you want to learn juicing, you might even begin with carrots and apples. A lot of carrots, a little bit of apple, and you have a delicious juice. It's so easy to make. Carrots are easy to juice, they are firm and crunchy, a lot of water in there. Apples also, a lot of water in there, easy to juice. So that's why juicing can begin like that. And the flavor is easy. But today I make a special thing. To the carrots and to the apples, here I have a lot of carrots here, you see, and a lot of apples here. It's more apples than I need. A carrot juice can do, a lot of apples here, a carrot juice can do with less apples to be delicious. Carrots by itself, they are really delicious. It's a classical juice. But today I will add celery. That's something I usually would not combine with a carrot. This is something I use together with cucumbers in a classical juice, cucumbers and lemon and celery, a little bit only, not too much. It's a very strong flavor. But recently I found that celery can be used as a seasoning. It can give a smoky flavor, a smoky note to other flavors. Today I tried it with carrot. And for that purpose, I add a little bit more sweetness to the juice because I think the celery might be too much for this carrot and apple combination. They are not sweet enough. Oops. That's why I put a little bit of pear, very sweet, to the carrot juice. And pear is very nice together. Take care of that later. A little piece of pear. I try to put a little bit of sweetness to it, and apple and pear together are very nice to juice. I tried that before. And to make it a little bit more tasty, to give it a little zing, a bit more heat and fire, I put a good piece of ginger to it. Ginger is very nice as well with apples and as well with pears and also with carrot. So it's a very good combination with carrot and with apple and with pear. And let's see how that works with the celery. Here, actually again, 2 stalks of celery. Not too much, but definitely a strong flavor here. I'm curious what happens. Earth flavor, that is the carrot. It's a carrot juice basically with strong earth flavor. And I know that carrots have a lot of sugar. So using it with fruit brings the sugar out in the carrot, makes it sweeter. That's a little bit like with beet. So beet is another story. Beet is a very complex flavor. Carrot are not that much, but not that complex. I guess a lot of more simplicity in carrot, as to my feeling. But let's see. I'll try now. I'll come back in a moment and then I tell you. I show you. Yeah, got a little bit more than a liter extra. So one here, one container here is about a liter. And I'm going to taste it. Make it a little bit homogeneous. Looks nice. Yeah, carrot juice. I didn't want to put a beet in there because I wanted a carrot juice. And when you put a beet in there, it's always a beet juice. The color is so clear. This is a carrot juice now, as I wanted. Now let's see what happened with the celery. There is the celery. And there's the pear. Yeah, very nice. I mean, it's really a delicious juice. It's still a carrot juice, but it has this a little bit smoky celery aroma. And the pear was important to make it really round. There is that sweetness. And it is the pear sweetness, but it is really backing the sweetness that is inherent in the carrot. A really good carrot has a lot of sweetness. And sometimes we don't always get very good carrots. They are a little bit bitter even sometimes. They're sitting longer on the shelf. They get a little bit of a peel, a strong peel. Sometimes we even have to peel them because they don't taste anymore. But a good pear, a good carrot is sweet. And this sweetness here, I do that also in other recipes. I add a date, for example, in a smoothie with berries. So the berries are frozen. Sometimes the frozen berries are not that sweet anymore. So I put a little bit of date in there, and then the natural sweetness seems to be there. Here, that is with the pear here. It's very nice. And look at the juice, at its color, at the texture. It's pretty runny. That is also why carrot juices are so nice to make. You get an easy, runny juice out of it. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker because of the pear, but the sweetness is very nice. And so it's a delicious juice. I will definitely continue with the celery. It's a wonderful seasoning. I know it from earlier times. At home, my mom always made vegetable broth. Yeah. And of course, there is celery. That is a standard. It's a huge amount of celery in there. Carrots, celery, other things, onion. There are so many things in the vegetable broth. Very good. But since then, in cooking, I not so much use celery, huge amounts. But here now, I begin in my recipes to use it as a flavor, actually. That's very nice. And of course, we know celery is very healthy. Potassium is in there. It's a great thing in celery. And my juice day has just begun. I will drink this juice slowly. It's more than a liter. It takes some time. It's a whole meal for me on a fasting day. I do once a week. I do such a gentle juice fasting day, and it is non-violent. Insofar I do not push myself to do that. A little discipline is needed, of course, to really make a plan in the calendar. So this is the fasting day for this week. For next week, I take the moon fasting days. That makes it easier. It's more efficient even, and I can adapt my calendar, my schedule with the other things I have to do. It's easy for me. For others, that might be different. So most important, one day a week, no matter what day. It should be one day every week. Yeah? And that's what it is today. And then I have these juices, make maybe 2 or 3 different recipes, and then I have some more to drink. I need 4 liters to feel great. The brain has to work properly. The body has to wash through all the toxins, and so for that we need water or liquid. That's why I have to drink 4 liters, whatever it is. And then the energy from the juices goes directly in the system, makes me happy. So this is a very nice non-violent approach to feel happy all the time, to have delicious juices, not to push myself, not to feel bad, not to go through hardship. No, it has to be positive, it has to be gentle, and we call that to be in the flow. It's a very great improvement, invention from TriYoga. by Yogini Kaliji. That's her official name now, given from a great Indian yogi who's a master and very recognized in India and all around the world, a music yogi. And now is being called Yogini Kaliji officially. And what she invented, the TriYoga method. The TriYoga method is what brings the flow into the yoga movement. And it's very fascinating to go a little bit around and understand and feel the flow. Yeah? It's nothing else but feeling the energy flowing inside, and that's what makes us feel great. The flow, free-flowing energy. Yeah? It's a very simple thing, and you can really learn it systematically in TriYoga. That's what I do every day, and also this gentle juice fasting is part of it. It's all in the flow. Yeah? Get into the flow and rise. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter. MD Vegan is for the vegan recipes. And if you want to know more about gentle juice fasting or TriYoga moon fasting, you go to the Facebook page called TriYoga Moon Fasting. And you can be a member there. And you will see a new recipe every week from myself, and maybe others do that too. Thanks again. I hope you enjoy.